Have you ever stood at the edge of your potential, feeling the vastness of possibility before you, yet unable to take that first step? Like standing at the shore of an endless ocean, waves of opportunity crash at your feet, but something holds you back. What separates those who drift through life from those who command it? What mysterious force divides the dreamers from the achievers? The answer is simpler and more profound than you might think. It begins with asking, not just asking, but asking with absolute clarity. The universe responds to specificity, not to vague wishes or half-formed desires. When you send unclear signals into the world, you receive unclear results. It's a principle as old as time, yet one we consistently forget. Think about it. How often have you said, "I want to be successful," or "I wish things were better"? These statements are like shouting into a vast canyon and expecting a precise echo. They lack direction, substance, and most importantly, your mind, with all its remarkable intelligence, needs precision to operate at its highest capacity. It requires clear instructions, defined parameters, and specific goals. Without these, it's like having the world's most powerful computer with no software to run. Consider this. When you step into a restaurant, you don't tell the server, "I'd like some food." You specify exactly what you want, how it should be cooked, what side you prefer, perhaps even how you want it presented. Why? Then, would you approach the most important aspects of your life with less precision? Imagine your life as an ocean, vast, deep, and teeming with possibilities. Each wave represents an opportunity, each current a potential path. But without navigation tools, without a clear destination, you're simply at the mercy of whatever shore the tide takes you to. The ocean doesn't care where you go. It has no preference for your success or failure. It simply responds to the forces that act upon it, just as life responds to the forces you put into motion. Those who understand this truth don't fear the ocean's vastness. They harness it. They use the currents to their advantage, navigating with purpose and precision toward shores of their own choosing. Your intelligence is the vessel that carries you across this ocean. Your clarity is the compass that guides your journey, and your ability to ask clearly, specifically, and with conviction is the wind in your sails. There's a certain faith required in this process of belief that what you asked for can truly materialize. Not blind faith, but faith grounded in understanding the mechanics of achievement and success. This isn't mystical thinking. It's practical psychology backed by neuroscience. When you articulate clear goals, your brain's reticular activating system begins filtering information differently. Suddenly, you notice opportunities you previously missed. Resources you never saw before become visible. Faith doesn't mean sitting passively, waiting for the universe to deliver. It means believing enough in your vision to take consistent action toward it. Trusting that each step of it, when you can't see the entire staircase, is bringing you closer to your destination. Consider the greatest achievements in human history. They all began with someone asking a clear question. How can we fly like birds? How can we instantly communicate across continents? How can we eradicate this disease? These weren't vague wishes. They were precisely formulated questions that directed human intelligence toward specific solutions. Asking clearly is only half the equation. You must also position yourself to receive. Many people ask for what they want, then sabotage their ability to receive it through doubt, through unworthiness, through inconsistent action. They plant seeds, then dig them up every few days to check if they're growing. Receiving requires patience. It demands trust in timing. Most importantly, it necessitates an open mind that recognizes answers may arrive in unexpected forms. Sometimes what you ask for comes packaged differently than you imagine. The job opportunity might appear as a challenge first. The relationship might begin as a friendship. The financial abundance might initially show up as an idea that requires development. Those who master the art of receiving understand this truth. They don't prescribe exactly how their desires must manifest. They remain open to the intelligence of life, working in ways their limited perspective couldn't foresee. Let's be practical. How do you actually implement this understanding? It begins with setting goals that pass what I call the stranger test. If you handed your written goal to a complete stranger, would they know exactly what you're aiming for? Would they understand precisely what success looks like for you? If not, you haven't achieved sufficient clarity. Vague goal. I want to be financially secure. Clear goal. I will build a $50,000 emergency fund by saving $1,000 monthly for the next 50 months while simultaneously increasing my income by 15% yearly through developing specific skills in my industry. The difference is stark. The first goal gives your intelligence nothing concrete to work with. The second provides a roadmap, specific actions, measurable outcomes, and a defined timeline. Your intelligence thrives on such clarity. It organizes your perception, your decisions, and your actions around these precise parameters. Without them, you're like an archer trying to hit a target, blindfolded, in the dark, unsure if you're even in the right field. Perhaps the greatest obstacle to asking clearly is fear of rejection, fear of disappointment, fear of looking foolish. If what you ask for doesn't materialize, this fear keeps many living in the foggy realm of vague desires and non-committal goals. They protect themselves from disappointment by never fully committing to specific outcomes. But there's a price for this safety: a life of mediocrity, a life where the ocean of possibility remains just a view on the horizon, never fully explored. Courage doesn't mean fearlessness. It means feeling the fear and asking anyway. It means being willing to define exactly what you want, even when there's no guarantee you'll get it. Because here is the truth: you are far more likely to achieve specific goals you've clearly articulated than vague wishes you've had never fully committed. Clarity is not just about being specific. It's about alignment, ensuring that what you ask for serves your highest good and the good of others. This is where your deeper intelligence comes into wisdom that understands your true needs beyond momentary desire. This intelligence asks the essential questions. Will this truly fulfill me? Does this align with my values? Will achieving this contribute positively to the world around me? When you ask with this level of clarity, specific in outcome, yet flexible in approach, determined in pursuit, yet ethical in intent, you activate the highest form of manifestation. You become not just a recipient of life's bounty, but a co-creator of it. Imagine a life where everything you truly desire begins to materialize not by magic, but by the methodical application of clear asking, patient receiving, unwavering faith, and intelligent action. This isn't fantasy. It is available to anyone willing to abandon the comfort of vague wishes for the power of clear requests. Today, I challenge you to revolutionize how you ask, to stand at the edge of your personal ocean and, instead of being overwhelmed by its vastness, to chart a specific course across it. Ask as if the universe understands only precision. Receive as if you deserve exactly what you've asked for. Act with the faith that clear intentions create clear results. Set goals that stretch your capacity but remain within the realm of your potential. Use your intelligence not just to dream, but to define. Navigate your ocean with the confidence of someone who knows exactly where they're going. And above all, live with the clarity that comes from knowing that what you want also wants you. It is simply waiting for you to ask precisely enough to receive it. The life you deserve begins with asking clearly for it. Not tomorrow, not when conditions are perfect, but right now, in this moment of possibility. What will you ask for today?